Peace and blessing everybody, man. We're gonna get to it. Just gonna organize my stuff a little bit. I'll be back. Grew up the hard way. Whoever turned white in the parking. He made a lot of money in them hallways. You probably wouldn't understand if you ain't grow up in the hard way. Grew up in the hard way. Whoever turned white in the parking. We made a lot of money in them hallways. You probably wouldn't understand if you ain't grow up in the hard way. Grew up in the hard way. Whoever shot it, yeah, broad day. They come and see the head on the parkway. You probably once understand if you ain't grow up in the hard way. Grew up in the hard way. We made a lot of money in the hallways. We couldn't sleep until we sell all plays. You probably once understand if you ain't grow up in the hard way. A rock in a hard place. You don't understand if you ain't happy. A lot of people in my hood can't escape. You wouldn't understand my life if you ain't grow up in the hard way. Grew up the hard way. Whoever turned white in the parking. You made a lot of money in the hallways. You probably wouldn't understand if you ain't grow up in the hard way. Grew up in the hard way. Whoever turned white in the parking. We made a lot of money in the hallways. You probably wouldn't understand if you ain't grow up in the hard way. You grew up the hard way. We had to be in the block damn near all day. Our pockets could be filled up partially. You wouldn't understand my life if you ain't grow up in the hard way. My mom found that hard day. She's telling me right now that I can't stay. I really need to think and I need to pray. But you wouldn't understand my life if you ain't grow up in the hard way. A lot of things I can't say. A lot of souls in the street we had to take. This loyalty's a code I would never break. But you wouldn't understand my life if you ain't grow up in that hard way. We grew up the hard way. Whoever turned white in the parking. You made a lot of money in them hallways. You probably wouldn't understand if you ain't grow up in the hard way. Grew up in the hard way. Whoever turned white in the parking. We made a lot of money in them hallways. You probably wouldn't understand if you ain't grow up in the hard way. Grew up the hard way. Whoever turned white in the parking. You made a lot of money in them hallways. You probably wouldn't understand if you ain't grow up in the hard way. Grew up in the hard way. Yes. Pay full attention. This is the gangsters. This is for gentlemen. There's two kind of people out there. I happen to be the boss type. I'm a product of my environment. That ain't the streets. I am what they need. My pops came from Bed-Stuy, my mom came from Africa. I'm old nigga if you know what I mean. They hooked up in the 70s when liquor and weed was heavy and had me in Corona, Queens. By the time I was 7, my mom left my pop and we moved to the south side of Yonkers, New York. Then my mom remarried, had my little brother Gary, my sister a year later, let me gather my thoughts. By the time I was 9, I was out of my mind. I stepped pops there like we beat me out of my mind. 10 and 11 the same, I never would change. He still had to hit me. Aggravated little nigga still wearing skippies. Rock had Adidas and Pumas, I could have had it there. My mommy said wait till Christmas, but I needed them soon. You already know, man. Top of the top, man. You already know. So you see the title, man. What you want in life, man. And there's no right or wrong answer about what you want, because everybody got to live up to the meaning of what the choices they chose, man. So it's no good or bad, no right or wrong. As long as you can live with it and deal with it, then it's good for you. So that's what I'll be big on, my service. So that's what information I'll be trying to get. Let me see. I got to probably take some things off.
See what I'm saying? So it's hard, man. I'm gonna tell you something. When you doing whatever you doing, it don't matter what it is, man. When you working from the ground, it's always hard. See what I'm saying? Because you don't see nothing in the beginning. It's always low. It's always, you know what I mean? You don't see no kick from it. So if that's the choice you made, you just have to stick with it because that's the choice you made. So if a person chooses to make YouTube videos because that's what they choose to do, you have to stick to it because that's the only way you're going to see the success from it if you stay with it. If you don't stick with something long enough, you won't see the success in it. So right now, you don't know why you're doing it. You're going to be like, yo, why I'm doing this for? Because I'm not seeing nothing for it. You don't never see nothing in the beginning. It's always your determination of what you get for your reward. So if you're determined to keep doing this and you know what I mean, then you're going to get some. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. If you're doing the same thing all the time, you're going to get something from it. I don't know, you might get something negative from it because what you're doing, but you're going to get something from it. You see what I'm saying? So only thing about doing this, and like I like to be real, I like quick results. I don't like all that weird shit. That's why I was in the streets and shit like that. I like quick results and stuff. I like to be able to know I can do this and get this pop out the way. You see what I'm saying? With this is a longer term because you start your process through consistency, right? So the more you're consistent, the more you're doing it, the more you're doing, the more you're doing, the more outcome you'll get from it, right? But for me, you know what I mean, from living a faster and more um bratty, you see what I'm saying? Lifestyle. When you gotta really work for something, it's like, damn, you see what I'm saying? Because you might not see nothing for a whole 3 weeks, a month, or 2 months. You know what I mean? But if you still got that mentality, like it don't matter, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it because you already got it in your mind. You already gonna keep doing it until it happens. So me personally, when I say what do you want in life, that's whatever you're consistent of doing. And some people don't know. That's why they're not consistently doing anything. They don't know what they want in life. That's why they go from place to place to place, hope that it make them comfortable to stay there, but they don't know what they want. That's why they're chasing. If they knew what they want, they would go for it, but they don't know what they want. And some people know what they want. They're not comfortable with the choice it takes to do it. So they'll keep like, you're a painter, but you know what it takes to do painting. So you'll overlook painting and do mad other shit when you know your thing is this. You know what I mean? So I mean some other places can work. I'm not saying it won't, but you know you got a gift for painting. So why you not spending your time on something that you're good with or you love or you have a gift for? You know what I mean? So we all have a gift, we all whatever like that. But some people is not comfortable with their gift enough to make money from it. You know what I mean? So they try other people's gifts. You know what I mean? And it'll work, but it would never probably be as good as you use your. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's for. Um, but we all get lost. You know what I mean? We all, and I don't think it's sometimes. I don't think it's lost. I think sometimes it's lazy. Sometimes we don't want to do the work that it takes to get where you got to go. You know what I mean? So some people get content or confined into the position they in, either if it's good or bad. You know what I mean? Because the work it has to be put in to get where you got to go takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and shit like that, and a lot of mental and physical adjustments. You know what I mean? So a lot of people don't want to do those things because of the process it takes to get there. So if I know right now you got to lose weight, it's not just you work out. It's not just you work out. You got to have a different diet. You got to have a different mindset. Because there's gonna be times you don't want to work out. It's gonna be times you don't want to do it, and you got to still push to do it. So that's your thrive. You know what I mean? So a lot of people ain't got a lot of thrive. You know what I mean? Some people need motivation to thrive on it. Some people just thrive off other people's motivation. You know what I mean? But either way, it's the motivation. But what happens when you got no motivation to thrive? You know what I mean? Then you need determination. You need to be determined. Now you're like, okay, I'm not motivated, but I'm determined. So you got to be motivation, determination. You know what I mean? So every day you're not motivated, you know what you got to have? That determined. You got to be determined. Like, okay, I'm not motivated today, but I'm determined to make sure I get this check at the end of the week. I'm determined to make sure I get this and get this. You know what I mean? So you just got to be focused. But what do you want in life? It doesn't really have an answer because it's everybody different perception or different value. You know what I mean? Of what life is to them. You know what I mean? Some people want the most out of life. Some people want all that life has to offer. And some people just go with what life gave them. You know what I mean? Some people's like, yo, I want everything life have to offer me. And some people's like, I'm good with just what life gave me. And it might not be that lot, but they just content with a little bit what they have. You know what I mean? It ain't a right or wrong answer. It's just to let you know the person did. You can't expect a lot from a person that only want a little for themselves. You know what I mean? You can't expect to, you know what I mean? I don't know if my internet messing up because I see my bar signal go down. But you can't expect a lot from a person like, yo, I want a lot from you when they only want a little for themselves. You know what I mean? So you can't expect me to give you a lot of this when I only want a little bit of that. You know what I mean? So it's deep, yo. It's deep. It's real deep. You know what I mean? What you want in life, that's a big thing, man, because everybody wants something different. But I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people wants and needs is messed up. 'Cause a lot of people be wanting different things, but they don't need them. And then with the things they need, they don't want. You know what I mean? Like you might need a person that's doing this, but you don't want that. You know what I mean? Because it's not what's comfortable for you. And I think change takes you out of comfortability. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't like that because when you watch when you start changing, you have to not only change your habits, but you got to change your information that you got as well. And a lot of people have information with no information, and people don't understand what I mean by that. A lot of people got information about things, but no information about how they got it. I mean, how they experienced it. You know what I mean? Because I believe a lot of information is off experience. So the experience that we have, or the experience that we've done, make us more, how can I say it, more valid on the information we're given. You know what I mean? Because the information that we've gotten is a lot of the things we did to have the lesson from it. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things we did outside that, you know what I mean, wasn't the best. You know what I mean? Real shit. Hold on. Let me tell you something real, right? The more people say this because it's a new thing, right? Like a lot of this conscious things, these are new because we know they exist because of the information that's out there, right? So we know, damn, I feel like I'm in a dark and shit. I'm in a dungeon. You know what I mean? I had to take my shit off like I was in a dungeon. So we know the information that we have today is valid based on the proof of that's out there, right? But like I said again, a lot of the information we have today is not based on our own information. A lot of information is based on other people's information. So a lot of people speak on things they don't experience. They just speak on things they've seen. Like you never experienced this, but you saw it. That makes no sense. I don't think you should speak on certain things. I mean, we can have not debates, but different conclusions about how UFOs look. We both never seen them. We never seen no UFOs. So nothing we saying is a fact. Like, yo, I know for a fact UFOs. Boom. Only person that can say a fact is a person that got real solid, concrete information, right? Same way with case. You can't give a person a fact with no information. That's like saying, I know for a fact that watch is real. How? When you don't know about watches. How you know that watch is real if you don't know about watches? Maybe they make watches that look like that. Like that look like that type of look. You know what I mean? It's not fake, it's just the design. But we don't know. Go off our opinion, man. I'll tell you. So now, what do you want in life, right? When I break that down, what do you want in life? I'm gonna tell you something real, right? Sometimes we judge people based on what we want for ourselves, right? So I see a lot of homeless people on the street, right? And I'm like, damn, it's fucked up. You know what I mean? And everybody don't want to be homeless. I'm not saying that. But a lot of people made that choice to stay homeless, if you know what I mean. Like, if you see a homeless person right now, right? Boom, he homeless. And I give him $1 million right now. Do you think he's going to take that $1 million and make sure he's never homeless again? You think that? Or because when you homeless, you got a lot of dick that come with that. Or you think he's going to take that $1 million and just go done with it? He ain't going to go done with it. And the next 5, 6, 7 years, whatever, he's going to be right back. You know what he's going to say? That I wish I would have known what I know now, what I know back then, because of the mistakes he learned. Now he got some experience on things because of the mistakes he made. See what I'm saying? If a person don't know what they want in life, and you give them life, what do you think they're gonna do with it? What do you think they're gonna do with the life they got? They're gonna make some mistakes, man. They're gonna go big because they don't know what they want. They got to really find it. But then you got some people that already know what they want, like they already know what they want, and they thrive every day to get to that. Big or small, large or wide, don't matter what it is, they thrive every day to achieve. You got some people that just love their job. Like, yo, I love my job. Like, I just love it. And they not even making a lot of money. Like, they love their job, though. They love that job. They might be getting paid $700 every 2 weeks, still job, and they'll stay at that job. They'll just stop, like, paying for something. Instead of looking for a better job to make sure because they like that job. They won't look for, even though it might be paying, I mean, that's crazy. It ain't like, who am I to judge? I'm not here to judge nobody. But I understand why. Because they're good with less. Because too much can mess with them. I'm telling you, you give a person too much to put on their plate, that can make them crazy. Word is bond. I'm telling you, you ever think of bullshit? That's like saying, yeah, you take a person that really love a McDonald's job and you put them at a higher position at another place, they might go crazy with all the responsibilities and stuff like that. So they just go with McDonald's, but you feel though, man, you should be working at McDonald's. You should be working at a construction site. That construction might be too much for him. So instead of him trying to do what you want him to do, he's doing what's comfortable for him. And you can't judge him for that. If this motherfucker's a janitor and he's like clean, this motherfucker might be the best janitor in town. Who's going to tell you to me? But if that's what he wants, it's different when a person want to do and when a person just had no choice. Like, yo, I want to do this, yo. But if you got choices, come on, man. If I had a choice, I wouldn't be cleaning these dogs. But if motherfuckers say, yeah, I got choices, I could have worked there, I could have worked there. But instead, I chose to work here. I couldn't be like, shit, this must really where you want to be. You really want to be here. If you said, I chose to work here, out of the other 4 opportunities I had or 3 opportunities I had, I still chose to work here, I respect you. It is what it is. I can't say that to you, man. You had choices, and so you can't be mad at other people's choices just because it ain't the choices you would make. That's what I had to learn. That's why I say love more, judge less. I really mean by that shit. Because back in the day, I used to judge people. I used to judge. I was the type of person, why you don't think like me? Why you don't do this? You don't think like that? You don't see it the way I do? You bugging like, I don't know. Because I'm looking at the people I'm not being like crazy or something like that. I'm not just trying to be, but I had more. When you got people around you, I'm not saying that yes, people, but when you got a lot of people telling you right, and then when somebody don't listen to you, you be thinking they bugged out. You be like, how the fuck you don't listen to me when all these people saying I'm right? But everybody got their own opinion, and some people could be just yes men. Some people would just be saying that shit just because of whatever situation. Don't mean you're right. They just be agreeing to shit because they don't know shit. You see what I'm saying? But that's what it is. You know what I mean? So I had to learn more. Like, yeah, you can't do that with people. You can't just be judging them and think just because they don't think like you, they not right or they not smart shit like that. Motherfucker, you ain't go to college, nigga. You ain't no professor, nigga. You ain't no scientist. You ain't no shit like that. You're a regular person that just have a little intelligence more than a little bit of other people. But nigga, that don't make you no better than nobody else. You see what I'm saying? But when you, like I tell people, you know what I notice? People compare themselves to people that ain't got nothing. Like, you never compare yourself to somebody that got more. You compare yourself to somebody that got less. And that makes me look at, because I'm gonna tell you where I get a lot of my information. When I look at the stupid shit I do, I look at people do make me think like, damn, he bugged out. So you would judge, like now, I judge a motherfucker that's still in the States, but you won't judge a motherfucker that got a better job or got a job. You won't judge that motherfucker. You'll talk shit about him, but to a motherfucker that didn't, you know what I mean? Like, you'll motherfuckers, you see what I'm saying? You'll talk shit about the people that's not doing as much, but you won't talk about the people that's doing better. Like, you don't give them no shout out, you no credit, but the people that's fucked up, you give them all type of, you know what I mean? That ain't cool. I ain't never been, I can't do that shit. Maybe at one point in time I did do it, but I can't continue being on that. Once I notice, nah. That's why I be like, yo, what do you want in life, man? And there's no right or wrong answer. There's no right or wrong answer to what you want in life. Nobody can say, yo, you right. I mean, you wrong. Nobody can say no shit like that because that's your choice you chose to make. Let me tell you something. To every choice, there's an outcome. If you choose to be a murderer, that's your choice, man. Just know it comes with consequences. That's all. I can't say that, but just go wrong. When they choose to give you the death sentence and hang you, by your fucking balls and fucking earlobes and shit like that. When they hang you and peel your skin off and put over your head like a hoodie, I'm not gonna feel bad for you because of the choice you chose. You chose to. You had choices. You could have said, no, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that, man. I ain't gonna. But you chose. So now, you know, that's why I used to get mad, yo. When you go to funerals and shit, and the moms be like, oh, my son was a good kid. I think to myself, no, he was not. Why would you say that? You don't know him like that. You know Tyrell. You don't know Killer Rel. You don't know Killer. You don't know him. You don't know that person. You just know, oh, Tyrell was a good kid and he was going to work and shit. Yeah, in the daytime. At nighttime, that nigga was a stone cold assassin. Who the hell gonna shoot a person up 14 times close range to a good person? Come on, man. Y'all bugged out. That means that person did something wrong. He did something he ain't supposed to do to get that shot. That means time we like, oh no, nah, fuck all that. Whatever you do, there's up, down, left, right, positive, negative, introvert, outivert, fucking as below, so above, as is out, so is in, fucking all type of shit. What the fuck was just coming? Do something about that. See some ants. I don't like them. Them niggas come in. When you live out here in the jungle, them motherfuckers be coming in. You hear me? It don't be a lot, but they'll start forming up if you let them go. But yeah, man, shit is different, man. I understand it though. I'm cool with it. I ain't stupid to it. Like I understand everything comes with something. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But the way we living now, man, this shit's messed up, yo. I don't get it. But I do get it, but I understand it. Like you really, it's not the same. But what you want in life, man, that's up to you. I can't really tell you what you're supposed to be doing, what you're not supposed to be doing. Only thing I can do is motivate you to do what you love doing. That's it. I can't tell you not to be no damn writer or whatever. I'm just gonna motivate you so you can stay on your path of being one. That's it. A lot of us, yo, I'm gonna tell you a lot of things. A lot of us all has gift. We ain't got no. I mean, because everybody's different, so I can't speak on everybody. But I speak on a lot of people I know and shit like that. A lot of people just need a push to help them and shit like that. Like some people just need inspiration to keep them going. Shit, you might not feel that way, but that's real shit. Because there's gonna be times that you're gonna be off. But this is the thing. I'm gonna tell you real shit too. You gotta respect the person and listen to them. Because if you don't respect this person, if you don't respect the person, every time they do give you an opinion and shit like that, you ain't gonna listen to that shit. You ain't gonna listen to that shit. When you respect the person, motherfucker, listen to that shit. I swear to God, motherfucker, be all eyes. Oh shit, like, word up. It can be dumb as hell. You still listen to it. You know what I mean? Because how much respect you have for that person, you listen to even the dumbest shit. You know what I mean? Word is born. That's why people having so many followers. It ain't because the shit they be saying is they have form and shit like that. You know what I mean? So when you got a lot of respect, motherfuckers listen to you. You have respect. That's why I always went for respect, but I went for it the fear way. Like if you don't respect me, but other than that, I don't really I ain't gonna do all that talking and shit. I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't got time for that talking shit. If I gotta talk to you, respect me, I ain't gonna do it. So I ain't gonna talk for shit like that. We're gonna get this out the way. But we're ready to go. Bye bye. That's it. I'm out the way. Where's Bob? But at the end of the day, man, you gotta know what you want for yourself. Because the more you give yourself, the more you have more to give to somebody else. So when you love yourself a lot, you know what comes with loving yourself a lot. You want to give love to other people because the feeling you have when you get love, it's like, you know how people are loving people? So they start being loving to other people because of the love they have for themselves. So when you love yourself a lot, it's not said, it's shown. So a lot of people say, man, I got mad love for myself. But it's like, how can you have all that love for yourself when you got so much hate for other people? That makes no sense. Like, that's like selfish love. Like, you just love yourself and don't love nobody else. That's selfish as well. You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. So the more you love yourself, you can tell how much you love yourself based on you love other people, because a lot of people wasn't loving or nice to at one point in time. People will tell you I was a mean, cold person. And now you see them being nice to people, you start being nice to people, and they'll tell you, why are you so nice? They'll tell you because You know what I mean? Something happened and somebody started loving them or they start loving themselves, so they want to give back. You know what I mean? Because at one point in time, they didn't have no love. And then when they start feeling love, it made them change. So what they want to do, give that same change of love to other people. You know what I mean? So that's why I said love is shown, not said. You can tell a person all day, man, I love you, I love you. Like, that shit don't mean shit. Love is shown, not said, man. I'm telling you. The more you love yourself, the more love you can give other people because you know how it feels to love yourself. So you want to give other people that same feeling. But people that say, "Oh, I'm a loving person," I'm gonna think myself, that must be you. Must be the only one feeling that. I guess nobody else feel that way. I mean, I'm not saying much. I'm just saying, how can you be loving to yourself, but don't get? See, this is what people get confused. This is what, because I get this confused too. Love ain't what you do for a person, like giving them stuff. That's not love. That's just easy way to love somebody. That's not love. That's the easy way. If a nigga right now want to love you and all it takes is to buy you shit, that's the easiest way to love a person is buying it. It's easy to buy a house, but it's harder to build it. It's easy to love somebody when you're just providing, like, you know, that's not love. I mean, that's love, but I guess you have to, it's paid love. You see what I'm saying? The real love is when you build that motherfucker. That's real shit. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people just pay for love. Oh, I just get you this, get you like that. But when you can actually like build that shit, like really put your time and effort into that shit that comes with a different outcome. And the thing about us as people, we don't put no building and shit like that. We ain't doing shit like that. We want to get the easy way. Man, if I can get this nigga out the way, get this bitch out the way, whatever I gotta do, get it away. That's not how you do it, man. That's the same thing with me. Every time I got a problem, I just smoke weed to make it go away. That's the same thing. I don't know how to deal with the problem. I'll just find a routine to make the problem go away. But the problem would never go away because you never dealt with the problem. So in my mind, I have to deal with the problem, but it's hard because you're scared of the outcome that you might get from the problem. And that's a lot of things too. That's a lot of shit too. Word up. That's deep too. But this is all self-reflection. Everything is all self-reflection on self. It don't matter, yo. Let me tell you something. Everything you do outside is everything you produced inside. Real shit. Everything, I'm gonna tell you something. If you grew a garden right now, determine how that garden looked is determine how you took care of it. The same way with your mind, body, and soul. Word is born. The outcome of your results is because of the work you put in. You can't expect all this results with none of the work. It's easy to start it. Starting is the easy part. Finishing is the hard part. You know how many people start races but can't finish them? That shit is deep. It ain't easy. But a lot of people don't know how. But I don't get mad because it's all love at the end of the day. It's all love, man. You can't get mad. Like I said, I'm happy you even started the race. A lot of people can't even start the race. I ain't gonna keep letting you just start and not finish. I'm not gonna keep letting you do that though. I'll let you get your little rocks off now to motivate you to keep going further. I'm telling you something, motivation is a lot, yo. I'll tell you something. Same thing with this YouTube shit. Motherfuckers, people start like really liking your shit, start doing shit, you start going hard. Like, you know what? I gotta keep these people happy. I gotta keep my people that's watching me, like, you know what I mean, satisfied with the content. But then when you fall off, acorn status. You hit rock bottom, man. What happened when an acorn fall from the tree? It gotta plant itself all over again. So I fell. Wow. Now I gotta grow all over again. But hey, sometimes you gotta grow from the bottom to get a bigger outcome. Shit, you never know. You know what I mean? It's different. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something real. Like I said the last time, don't give information unless you have information on it. See what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of people is giving information with no information about what they're talking about. Shit, I do that sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, shit, because it sound good and shit. You be saying some shit, you don't know what the fuck that comes. That's different when it's coming from a higher source like that. But a lot of times, even myself, be speaking shit like, yo, I be, nigga, what the fuck you talking about? Nigga? That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But it don't. It sound good, so you stick with it. Like, but you know in your mind, I don't know if that shit real or not, because you don't know enough. You don't know enough. That nigga, that's like getting a vape or something like that, and say, oh, now you put the juice in that way. And then you put it in and shit for you gonna look, but you have so much confidence. Instead of saying I don't know how to do it, you gave your opinion like you did. I do it sometimes. Shit, I do a lot. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I know the. Yeah, what? Shit, I know the. But you know what I mean? You gotta watch. You can't get it. You can't get the information to the wrong person because they can really hurt themselves. You gave them the wrong information. They went down the wrong street. Something happened to them. Now you could be stupid because if you never gave them that wrong information, it would never happen. If you gave them the right information, instead of saying I don't know what happened. I don't know what street it is. I mean, you gonna act like you know. Well, you know what? I think you know. I think it's about to X up. I think, matter of fact, I think that's where it's at. If you go down there and make a left, you're gonna see it. Oh, but you should have made a right. Now you went to the left, went down the wrong street. Something happened to her. Now you're gonna feel bad. That's why you just said, man, I don't know. I don't know. I think, but I don't know. I don't want to get you thinking from not knowing. I don't want. Nope. We gonna act like we know. We gonna act like we know. We don't know shit. If you know, like my mom said, if you know so much, then why you ain't doing it? If you know so much, Jamar, if you know so much, then why you ain't doing it? That I'll be feeling stupid as hell. I would be doing it. That's when I go to that. I would be doing it if I. Man, that's excuses. All the excuses. It's all just to make yourself sound good for not doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's all it is. We do it all the time. I do it. You know what I mean? Man, I can't do it today. I gotta go make man. These are what? You're lying to yourself. Stop doing that. To myself, I'm not gonna lie. I'm no better than nobody else. I'm human. I know what's funny too. In this world we live in, we be acting like we superhumans and shit. Like nobody's the same anymore. Even notice that everybody different. Like I ain't the same. I'm different. Like when did we live in a world where everybody different? This land is your land. This land is my land. This is all our shit, man. We all the same. We all here. We all at this one big ass party, trying to make the best out of it. Why everybody different? Now I ain't to say I'm different. What makes you different? Can you fly? Can you float? Can you just make fire appear? You can't do nothing different. But you say, I'm different. Well, do some different shit. I want to see some different shit. Some shit nobody can do. Oh shit, that motherfucker turned water into Pepsi. This motherfucker's that's different. No magic, real shit. Everybody's different, but we all doing the same shit. Ain't that fucked up? You don't look at it like that. How is we all different, but we all doing the same shit? I don't think where I'm at right now, everybody think they different. I don't think in Mexico, everybody, we all different. No, I don't think they all different. I think the skin complexion determines culture base, but I don't think they just walk around saying, I'm different than all these other Mexicans. I ain't the same. I'm a different Mexican. No, what is you, Mayan? Yeah, I'm Mayan. What makes you different? You know, shit, my ears is bigger. Fuck you talk about. That don't work. What the fuck? We're the only ones in America that we all different. And you know what? By us thinking that, we treat each other that way. We treat each other different. I'm different than you. I'm different. Think to myself, what fucking make you different? I know hundreds of you. Hundreds. I don't know they personally. I don't know their names. Think I know how many Jamars I know? Shit. I know hundreds of Jamars. They just don't look like me. They don't talk like me. They don't walk like me. But all their pain and their actions is the same. It's the same shit. But we try to say, I'm different. I'm different. I'm different than these other niggas. What makes you? I ain't see one nigga right now that can jump out of a plane and land on his feet. That's different. I'm like, damn, that's different. That nigga's special. But how the hell you say you're different when you do what everybody? If I shoot you right now, can you catch the bullet? You're going to get shot at. You're going to fall right to the ground. That's what happens to everybody that gets shot. What's going on, Don P? You see what I'm saying? Salute to you. I've been asking about you, too. I've been asking about you. Nigga, you've been in them in the air. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where you been. You see what I'm saying? I've been telling people, yo, I'm about to bring the team back. Y'all, the people think I'm bullshit. If I stay out here long enough talking and shit like that, people will come in. I'm going to bring the team back. Niggas going to be thinking, watch what I tell you. Sometimes I get tired of talking so much. I get tired to talk. Maybe I'm not a gossip nigga, but with doing this shit, you gotta be a gossip nigga. You gotta be able to know how to talk about shit all day long. It's like that. I don't like that shit, but it's easier when you got other people helping you. That means when you got other people talking, like you can chill, like, I'm gonna sit the fuck up, but they can keep the room going and shit like that because, you know what I mean? They talking about shit that's making people want to stay. I mean, that's what I be needing, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said the team, mad dudes in there that all got their own opinion and shit like that of different things, so it can build the I don't like saying debate and shit like that, but a conversation where it's going. Cause where this ball, man, this shit is wicked, yo. This shit is wicked. I don't care what people say. Okay, what you think? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. The way this world is going, the way we're living out here, the way these things are starting to plan out, we ain't got too long, yo. I mean, listen, when I say living, when I say dying, I don't mean physical. I mean, people are always going to die. So, I mean, it's always going to happen physically. I'm talking about like psychologically and mentally. We going, yo. I'm watching it just wither away, yo. I'm watching it just wither away. And we don't care. We don't care either. You know why? Because we're all different. That's why we don't care. By us saying we're all different, we stop helping each other. We stop loving each other. We stop doing things for each other because we feel as though, why would I help somebody that's not the same as me? That's how we feel like, yo, why would I help somebody that's not the same as me? Motherfucker, he is the same as you. He wasn't born by a deer. I'm different. How you different? I was born by a rhino. Then you gotta start thinking, damn, nigga, that nigga. So you telling me so that means something he can do was different than us because he was coming from a rhino. But this is what I'm gonna tell you what's really fucking this up. I'm telling you, you should have never gave that internet to certain people. You should have never did that. I wish I was at a conference that they was like, do you think we should put the internet in the world hands? I would have said, hell no. No, don't do that. Nah, hell no, don't do that. Not yet. Fuck that. No, you gotta, to give a person a phone, you gotta pass an exam. A self-evaluation exam. Dude, when you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you do? If you don't answer the right shit, you can't get this phone, man. You can't get this phone, yo. Word is bone. You can't get this shit. Because all this is going to be is a distraction for you. It ain't for you, yo. It ain't for you. This ain't for the weak-hearted. But this internet shit, when motherfuckers got a phone, everybody's a psychologist, a professor, a fucking archaeologist, a psychologist. Everybody's somebody. Everybody's somebody smart and didn't like school. Nobody said, yo, I love school. I love learning. I just love learning. Fuck no. Now everybody learning. You know what they love learning? Everybody love learning one thing. That's it. They don't learn like everything. Like, in school, they didn't guide you one way. Science might talk about building volcanoes. We might do dissecting a frog. We might do other things but it all has to do with science. Everything. We're gonna talk about math. People now, they're not doing that shit. They just gonna do dissecting. They're not doing a volcano experiment. So you only know one thing. So you don't love science. You just love one part of science. That don't count. That don't fucking count. You can't tell me, yo, I'm smart as hell, but you're only smart on one level. Like if let's talk about the Hebrews. Could you talk about the Hebrews? So what are you learning? You're only learning one thing. So smart people learn everything. That's what smart people do. I want to learn about everything because they know that smartness comes with infinity of information. But how are you telling me you're smart when you only want to be on one thing? That's not smart. That's just learning about one thing. That's all it is. That's what I'm saying. When people got this damn internet, everybody became psychologists and fucking all this shit. Now I'm thinking to myself, you didn't even love this. Yo, when you went to school, you hated it. You was like, man, I hate school. I don't want to. But now you can learn about one thing consistently. That's all you're gonna do, and it's at the fingertips. You ain't gotta go to the library. You don't get no card. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's smart now. I think to myself, but you was mad. You wasn't really smart. You can live. Like, you can live. I'm not saying you couldn't live. You can live, but you wasn't smart and shit. Like, hell no. Give me 7% of 100. Not 5, not 20. Give me 7%. With no calculator. Give me 7% of them motherfuckers couldn't do it. Hell no. Because you really have to pay attention to school. You really have to learn. The motherfuckers ain't gonna shit like that. But now, of course you can tell me. You going on your phone. Of course you can tell me, yeah, I can. What is it again? Let me go on my phone and check it. Yeah. Cool. Oh, yeah. Now I see how you. Now I see why you're so smart. Because you right to your phone. Let it be no phone here. How smart would you be? If they took your phone away, would you be mad smart then? If somebody asked you a question that you couldn't Google, what answer would you give me? You couldn't Google it. You'd be dumb as hell. You'd be dumb as hell. You can't even remember a phone number. If I say, yo, give me your grandmom or your whatever number, what is it? You be like, shit, me go to my phone. Nope, you ain't got no phone. Just tell me it. You didn't remember the numbers. You didn't remember the numbers in the phone, but you mad smart. Do you see? Come on, man. Let's be real. People don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to be real. They won't be comfortable. People don't like you to be real with them. They want you to tell them the truth that they like. Like, nah, fuck all that. I go by real shit. You can tell me, yo, bro, and somebody tell me some shit like, yo, bro, you be talking like you be knowing shit, but you don't really know shit. Because if I ask you right now, break down this, you won't know it. Nigga, you right. I don't know that shit, nigga, but I do know something. I ain't saying I'm smart. I know a little something, but I'll be honest, I don't know it all. But nowadays, everybody know everything. But I'm thinking to myself, if you took that fucking phone from you and I say, yo, give me 3% of 20 with no phone. That in school, the motherfuckers that went to school, oh, no problem. That's only on 14 now. They know it off the bat. You didn't pay attention. You didn't pay attention. Stop acting like you was paying attention in school. You didn't do it. You got a phone now. That's why you sharp that phone. Because you can tell them right now, hey, yo, bro, I don't agree with you. I'm about to Google that shit. Is this a scholar? This nigga got information off. He printed his own. You ain't even got to get your shit approved from school no more. You can print your own shit out. Nigga, I'm certified. They got like 7 degrees. All from a nigga. I understand what we live in. I ain't mad, but I understand. This is a time right now that everybody is in a program, in a system. We're all in a system. To agree with it or not, you live systematic. If it's politics, if it's about gender, that shit really don't matter, yo. It don't really matter. Salute Wax Dog. That shit don't matter, yo. We're just focused on the wrong shit. I'm gonna tell you what we should be focused on. If we was focused on coming together more than destroying each other, we'd be way more successful. But I'm gonna tell you what I realized. I'm a firm believer in this shit. Maybe I'm the only one. I don't give a fuck, but this is how I feel. We shouldn't be out here lonely. There's too many people in the world for you to be lonely. That's just real shit. How is it 9 billion people on this planet and you lonely? That shouldn't even be existence. What the fuck is you telling me, yo? How is you lonely with 9 billion people on this planet? Nobody's like you? Out of 9 billion people, you're the most different one out of 9 billion. And you have motherfuckers that can bend iron, fucking punch holes in the wall, fucking lift refrigerators with their pinky toe, and tell them you can't do none of that shit. But you telling me you different than 9 billion? No, man, you just fucking no. Ain't no, hell no. We need to start coming together more to build a community because a village raises a child. We all know that. When we was growing up as kids, you couldn't just do anything while your mom went to work or your dad went to work because people was watching your ass. You couldn't just go outside and do something dumb because they was watching you. That's what nobody's watching us no more. Nobody give a fuck. We go outside and a fucking kid can get kidnapped and nobody will know. You're telling me of a block of 400 people, one person get taken and nobody sees it? Nobody sees this shit? 400 people on this block and not one person, not on a camera, nothing. Come on, man, what's going on? We need to stop worrying about who's more different than each other, and we need to worry about we're all the same because I've never seen a casket that was, man, we all the same. I never seen a nigga just fly out his casket. He in the casket, he just rides out of it. That's different. Nigga, every person I seen die, they gone. I ain't seen nothing different after they died. That lets me know they died just like everybody else.
Nothing different. He didn't rise. He didn't move a mountain. He didn't shake the world. This was a regular death because he was a regular nigga. That's all it was. Sue Don P, Sue RK. You see what I'm saying? So we all talking about how different we are. Then we need to come together and realize how the fuck the same we are. We're no different. We're no different. We're the same. We all struggle. We all go through shit. We all do this. We all deal with depression, anxiety. We all deal with emotions. We all do all the same. There's so many people right now I know that struggle, even myself. Man, we're not all different. We just show a different side of us to make a person think we're different. That's not them. That's not them. You know how many people you look up to, and then when you found out who they were, you didn't like them anymore? Let's be real. You know how many celebrities you look up to? I like this person, and then you see what they do when they home, and makes you not like them no more, but you thought they were so different. How was they so different when they did the same shit? You can look at the Jay-Z and Beyonce, and I guarantee when you look in their house, they the same as everybody else. They argue, go do shows. I don't know what they do because they got more money, so I don't know. But we ain't no different. You know what different is? They bank account, and they bank account ain't no different than other millionaires. So we acting like they so different. No, they just different because they made it higher than you. But when we come to pain and emotion and all this depression shit, we all the same. But we focused on who's different. We're not different. We're all the same. You know what people do when they put religion in between us? Oh, Muslim and God body and Israelites and Catholics and Baptists. Man, fuck all that shit. If you read that Bible, Jesus never said, yo, if you don't be Christian, you going to hell. He never said if you would. Man, that's some shit man-made. Man, fuck all that shit. I'm going to tell you what we need to bring more to the table. Information. It's a lot of people that don't know how to build a house that do can help a person up build theirs. And that's what physical building or mental building. It's a lot of things we can learn from each other, but we don't talk to each other to learn from. We don't really talk to each other. How can we learn from each other when we don't talk to each other or have conversations or anything? We just automatically say, look at this nigga, man, he different. I'm out here rocking Louis. This nigga out here rocking FUBU. What? His bank account could be crazy. He just chose not to show off. Ain't no different, nigga. What? Y'all all go through the same shit, nigga. Y'all both divorced. Nigga, whoever, all that Louis Vuitton got you single. Nigga, fuck you talking about? You see what I'm saying? But we don't talk about that. I'm about to drop this link, though. Get other people's opinion, man, because, you know, I'll be keeping it real, man. I don't like playing those games, man. I like to keep it real, man. Oh, I gotta get my joystick. Gotta get my mouse. There we go. Yeah, you know, man, whoever want to come up here, man, you come up here and talk that shit, man, because, you know, I like to keep it real, man. I told you I'm bringing the real back. A lot of people fell off, but I keep talking about that shit because this amazed me. A lot of people fell off, yo. Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. When people started dying off, like, yo, like not channels, it's just people motivation. Nobody picked up the torch. It was a good amount of us. Nobody said, fuck that. I see how it was going. Let me keep it pushing. Everybody's like, man, ain't nobody with that shit. I'm like, nah, bro, you gotta keep this shit going, yo. Cause it's a lot of people that's lost. I'm one of them. I ain't acting like I'm found. Nigga, I'm lost too. I ain't no found. Oh my God, nah, I'm lost too. I'm still trying to find myself in all different type ways, shape, and forms. So it's a lot of us that's lost. And we need somebody that we can tune into to get some type of information, to get through this shit. Yo, why you keep smoking every time you get angry? Every time you and your girl get in a situation, why the first thing you do is run to a blunt? Why you never talk about your emotions? Why you never do this? Why you never do that? And then it's every emotion that you have is programmed. It's a routine that you already got set in your head of how you want to explain it. Why is never no real shit? Why you don't get to the point where you talk about how your dad treated you, how your mom, you don't talk about that shit. And only people I talk about that shit too is like your baby mom or something like that, because you know you've been working bad long and shit. But salute to Don P, man. What's the word? That was good, Don P.
What up, God, man? Good to see you here, man.
Good to hear your voice.
Same here. You know, I had to get up here. Yeah, you know, Grizz holding the torch down. You know, you got to give it to him. So that's why a lot of us hold this down. You know what I mean? We got to keep at least that flame popping. You know, but you bringing them out. Good to see Ron Cross too, man. Good to see you. You know, shout out to the whole chat.
We need that.
See?
We need that, man. We need the real niggas. Like I told about Grizz Moolah the other day and shit. Like, yo, he the only one that I seen really keep it pushing. But it was a lot of dudes, yo. It was a lot of like it was some dudes out there that I was watching them grow. Like, oh, this dude about to boom. It was a couple of them like, yo, they keep going, they're gonna boom, yo. But they just didn't see it overnight, so they just like, I ain't fucking with it. You know what I mean? It was like I've been doing this shit 4 months, and they just fell off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I felt back. I'm tired of the same old going back and forth and the beef, and you know, I had to intake something else, man. I'm trying to get back to nature, to intake something positive, because you know, you start becoming what you intake. And I found myself out here wilding out on some negative shit in the streets out here wilding. So I was like, you know, I had to fall back and hit that reset button. You need something new, you know what I mean? But and everything has its pros and cons, you know, because things die down, but it opened doors for new people to come through, you know what I mean? And, you know, I gave other people chances too to, you know, try to advance their shit. Shout out to those that advanced and got it together. But, you know, there's still viewers out there, but I don't know. I don't know what to say.
We're gonna get it back, man, because when I I go off what I know. Everybody go through shit. Like everybody got problems, struggles. People got family issues. People got like, you know what I mean, a lot of things. But a lot of people ain't got no place to vent those problems to get help for it. Now, I'm not saying I'm opening up a damn psychology on YouTube. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I like to have a platform where people can express how they feel without any judgment. It's mostly understanding. So if you're telling me, yo, I'm going through this, it's not like, well, damn, bro, you bug, you shouldn't be doing. I'm thinking like, damn, maybe we can help you, give you a better blueprint of how to handle it, because we all been through something that we can relate to as that. Maybe not in that extreme, or maybe not in that situation, but we all experience abuse, trauma, some type of mental abuse, or some type of physical abuse, some type of pain, some type of anything. We all experience it in just different forms. So when a person can express it, instead of us judging them, we can understand them and give them better feedback, so they feel comfortable coming back, expressing themselves, because they were like, damn, bro, I felt comfortable coming up there and expressing something I've never told nobody without any judgment. So that's what I be trying to bring, because I want to do that for myself. Like I be trying to do that that's why I come let me keep it real. Like I still got addictions. I still got this. I'm in Mexico, still having troubles with myself doing it. So I get people like, yo, don't think just because you moved like that, because when you travel, you still go with yourself. You just because you left don't mean the person left with you. I mean, stayed there. You still came with yourself. So only thing different with here is you have no place to run to other than yourself. And that's a big thing if you don't love yourself, because you can always go to somebody to substitute the love. But when there's nobody to substitute the love you don't have for yourself, that must mean you have to love yourself. So don't worry about a substitute. But it's hard when you never had that. You know
no doubt. And you know, I'm tired of saying it. You know, I'm glad always to hear from you, always get something from you. You always touch me at least, you know what I mean? And I always get something positive. And it's not get to it, it's get back to it, because that's the way we started out. You know what I mean? And then, you know, the situation started changing. We did that. We were doing that. And then, you know, the situation started changing, you know, but we just got to get back to it. That's why I have to come back up here. Yeah, because, you know, we all go through our situations. You know, we all go through something in life. You're absolutely right. Like me, I was going through shit, man. I was drinking. I was going through some shit I never went through in my life, bro. Wilding out here, trying to almost going back to the streets, you know, hanging out with the wrong people that try to steer you the wrong way. And that's why I felt back. I was like, oh, hold on, I had to hit the reset button in life and on YouTube too, because, you know, it's what's up here. But, you know, people banging on each other, you know, salute to those other people, channels that, you know, try to keep doing their thing and keep pushing forward, you know, without getting involved with the bullshit back and forth and shit, you know.
I know.
That ain't hard, my favorite. Yeah, it's hard, but it ain't that hard. It's real easy. All you gotta do is, you know, don't say nothing. You go, Yeah, like I mean, I watch. I'm still here, but I just, don't get involved and don't express my comments or express myself. You know what I mean? And that's it.
We gotta start. We got a lot of things, right? I notice a lot of time we just have mad pain in us, right? But we exploit it different. So he might exploit his pain with drinking, or he might exploit his pain with smoking. He might exploit his pain with aggression, whatever how it is, or being very prideful, or whatever. You know what I mean? All those things come from something. It's a root to something. And I notice the pain that a lot of us have. A lot of us don't feel like we're like, I can't speak on a lot of people because I don't really know what women go through to speak to them. Only thing I know by me listening to them, and I can have a clearer understanding, but I don't really know inside of what they go through. But I know from a lot of men, from what I hear from watching just not only men in the streets, but just watching little TikToks and Instagram, little clippings of the little things they say. And a lot of men don't feel like they have not value, but they're wanted. And sometimes they know they're wanted because they know they still have morals to be done. They know they still have to be like, things still be done. But a lot of men don't feel acknowledged or stuff like that from, I guess, females or spouses or mothers or whatever it is. And that causes pain of self. Like, yo, man, they're not going to show it, but the reaction they get to self when they're not when you get defensive because something, the way the response shows that there's pain there. And I'm watching when men say something or women say something, the reaction. So that lets me know that it ain't the conversation. It's what they're saying in the conversation that's making you. So that's what I like to get to. So I notice when we talk about like how mothers and fathers might treat us, some people might say, man, fuck them. I only fuck with my mom. I only fuck with my dad. See, that reaction right there lets me know there's some pain there, resentment. And that's your first response. Fuck that. So when we talk about certain things, your reaction lets me know your heart. That's what I go off. Your heart.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't have that. They don't have it, but they say they have it. How can you say you're loving when you giving no love? That's what I'm saying. Like, we're all saying, I'm a loving person. I'm a loving person. We are loving people, yes. But sometimes the love we give don't be organized, balanced. It don't be structured. It just be love. I'm just giving love. I'm just giving love. But the love you're giving ain't always right. It ain't always at the right time. It ain't always at the right moment. And the love you're giving might be, I'm showing love to my man. Yeah, but you give him $20 to smoke PCP. That's not love. It's not love. But you're looking at like, shit, I'm helping him out. Yeah, but you're helping him out the wrong way. Love is making sure he don't get that from you because you love him enough not to see him like that. That's love. Love ain't to make a person comfortable. Love is to make a person change so they can be better. That's love. But we don't do that. We'll make a person comfortable and say, I love that person. You can't. Because why would you want them to be comfortable being in that position if it's not good? Love them enough to change it. That's love. I love you enough to say, yo, Don P, man, you bugged out, bro. I don't want to see you like that. I want to see you better, bro. Whatever I got to do to help you get there, let me know. I'm there for you. Open arms and everything. That's love. Now, you might be mad at me. I didn't give you the money for the joint. But once you come to it, you're like, damn, nobody else did that. Everybody else gave me, but he the only one. Once you get to your mind right, you're going to come to me like, yo, bro, I respect you for not. At that time, you might not. That's why I say my 1 month or 1 year or 1 day of loyalty equals up to a lifetime of loyalty from a person. I can be good to a person one time, and that'll give me a lifetime of loyalty just because that person I am. So that's why I'm so passionate about being a good person or being trustworthy, because you get a person's heart when they trust you. I'm not going to give you $1 million if I don't trust you. And my heart costs more than $1 million. So if I ain't going to give you $1 million, why would I give you my heart?
That's a fact. Like I said, I'm usually by myself. And I got back to hanging out with people, and I'm telling them like, yo, don't be drinking. Don't be doing this. Don't be doing that. But here I'm doing it together. I'm doing it too. So how serious are you going to take me when I'm doing it? I'm telling you not to do it. So I had to stop. So when they calling like, yo, I told you that's it, bro. You know what I mean? Hang it up, give it up for a while. So now I got the right foot to stand on and tell them stop doing this because I ain't doing it no more. You know what I mean? I'm leading by example. Like, you see what I'm doing? Stop calling me, bro. I told you, we ain't drinking. It's the middle of the week now. We're not doing that. So now they realizing like, oh, this dude's for real. You know what I mean? So I got to check myself before I check them. So you know, so I got to get back to doing me so I could check them too. Anyway, where the heck you at, man? Where you at today? Where you at right now, man?
Mexico.
You moved there?
Yeah.
My man. That's what I'm talking about. Well, like I said, I've been watching y'all, but I wasn't sure if it was just a temporary move or, you know what I mean, a few months. But wow, that's amazing. Salute to that, man. Salute to the whole fam, man. Bless y'all. I can't believe it, man.
Kitchen and shit. You know, over here, you get mad fruits and vegetables and shit.
Yo, I can't believe y'all up and boogie to Mexico, man. That's crazy. That's what's up, though.
These things are blooming fast, bro. Look at these shits.
Damn. So how's it over there so far?
I mean, look, I'm gonna tell you something, right? I like to be real. Like, I don't like to. You gotta have the right mentality. You can't miss nothing you don't enjoy. So, if you don't enjoy living here, then you ain't gonna miss it if you leave. So, living here, it's not hard, but it's hard because I never really had. I'm speaking on myself because I mean I like to be honest. I like to just. I never really had no problems really getting money in my environment because I always knew how to do it. Right. So living here, there's no system. There's no welfare, no WIC. Not saying that I want it because I couldn't get it anyway because I'm not a resident. But they don't live off those standards. They don't live off assistance. They live off whatever you do to make money, you do it. So if right now, just say they don't have paychecks. There's nobody like, yo, you do this and then we give you a paycheck. It doesn't work that way. So only way you get money is from the outside. You know what I mean? If you open up a food stand or unless you're working with a store like AT&T or Walmart, something like that, a real store. But if you're just living here, only way you can make money is online. Because online is American and not only American money, but it's a constant form of income to keep you sustained while you're here. So me, I never really made money online like that. Like I did like stocks and shit like that, but I never needed to make enough money to live off because I can go outside and do that. So here, you can't go outside and make no money. You have to do something online. So that means all those people that you see, this is how you make money online, and this is how you do shit online. I have to watch those videos and learn because I have to make, because if you want your money to not blow, you know what I mean? So instead of blowing money, you got to find a way to make money online. And that's like, I can do it, but consistently you have to do it. Like, you have to do it like, you can't make like $60 and be like, all right, I'm gonna just chill a little bit. Just, nah, you got to do that shit every day. If not, you're gonna dip in your bread. You don't want to do that because there's no system to make up for that. It ain't like you can go broke and go to the, you can't do none of that shit. You can't do none of that shit. So I respect it because it brings the hustle out of you, but it's a lot when that's not part of your hustle.
All right. Yeah. And how's the vibe? How's the atmosphere?
Beautiful. Like,
is that?
I would tell anybody to come out here.
I figured that.
Because you can live like you want. You can live like you want for the low. Like you can really, like, yo, like no bullshit. Like
If you was making $500 a month, you live beautiful down here. That's it. You don't need a lot. Just $5 a month. Unless you want more in life, it's different. Because Mexico, they're way behind. Like no bullshit. They're like 20 years behind, yo. Like 20, 30 years behind. So they still have like things. Like, okay, just say they got Jordans outside. They're not buying them. Even though they're not real, because they had a flea market, they're not buying them because they don't know what to wear with them. Like, what would I wear with those? Like, they don't wear stuff like that. They don't think they wear clothes, not outfits.
Yeah,
So they wear clothes,
nah,
you know what I mean? Just clothes.
that's where you want to be though. That's where you want to be though.
There you go. So that's why I say. That's why I say if you was making like $5 a month, you'd be good because your expectations of what you want ain't big. Because you can go to market, you can get, and we get our clothes washed, dried, folded, everything we need pressed, sprayed for $7. You know what I mean? So,
all right. Well, you figure it out. You figure it out. You just got there, so you know you figure something out. You gotta learn how to speak Spanish.
Oh man. Muchas gracias. I need to learn I know like bag bolsa. You know what I mean? I know like buenos noches, buenos dias, nighttime, just like that. I know cuenta. I know hola. You know what I mean? These are all the things I need to know when I meet them. Like hola, okay, buenos noches, buenos dias. And then I look at something like cuánto. You know what I mean? The basics. You got a bag, bolsa. You know what I mean? Now, holding conversations, not conversations, but even like, because I know in Mexico, if you don't say the right shit, they're gonna beat you.
Well, you learn, you get it together. It ain't that hard. Once you figure out the rhythm, you know, you figure it out. That's what's
so what
up,
you been
though,
doing,
man.
bro? You been good?
Yeah, man, just saying, you know, like I said, re-strategizing. And you know, gotta always keep moving. You know, I was stagnant for.
You still working and shit like that, right? You still got your little job and shit like that.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Always gotta keep that. Yeah, that's a must.
How the son doing? Everybody good and stuff like that?
Yeah, everybody good, man. The fam good. Everything's still the same. You know, thank God, everything's still right.
Hey, yo, you heard about that purge law?
In Illinois?
Yeah.
Well, it's not as it sounds, a purge law. They already, you know, it's put into action. It was put into action. It's just going to get a little bit worse. It's just going to be no bail. You know what I mean?
And you can't, and you know, you can't, and cops cannot respond to no trespassing.
Yeah. Well, that's already going on. That was going on in Seattle. In Seattle, you know, where they wasn't only responding to certain calls, and it was almost like every man for themselves. They only responded to like homicide or shit like that. You know, excuse my French, but you gotta be prepared at all times, anyways. You know.
Not like this though. I'm telling you, bro.
Nah. Yeah, but that's why I've been looking to get the heck out of the United States, bro. I gotta get to Puerto Rico soon and see what's going on over there. You know? But yeah, that's what I've been looking at. To get the heck up out of here, see where we gonna go. Because I've been working a nice chunk of my life, so with that retirement check, I'm gonna be able to live. What's going on, Cross?
What's going on, Cross?
Shit, man. Salute to y'all. What's good? What's the word with y'all, man?
You already know, bro. Staying out the way, so I ain't in the way.
Yeah. And Don P, long time no talk, man. How you been?
I've been good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I've been good, man. Like I told you, I was texting you a couple of weeks. I ain't seen you around. I'm like, I wonder what's up with Cross. I ain't hear from nobody. Nobody mentioning your name. I was like, let me text this dude. Because I deleted the IG app off my phone. It's only on my tablet, so I don't always got it on me. So, but yeah, man, it's good to hear from you, man. You know, people out here still think about you, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like I fell back off of YouTube, you know, because it's corny, man. You know, it's getting corny. But if I see brothers like Knowledge on and stuff, that's when I pop up. I'm gonna pop up for that. You know.
Yeah, man. You see Knowledge, you brought him out, Knowledge. Thank you, sir.
I told you I'm bringing the real back. I told you. I brought Don P out the bushes. I brought Watch, I'm bringing them out. Watch.
Yeah, man. Yeah, nah, but yeah, I had moved. I ain't too far from you now. Don P. I'm in Georgia.
All right.
I
Oh,
moved
that's
down.
what's
Yeah,
up. Oh, cool,
got
cool.
up one morning. I was like, yo, fuck this shit, man. I'm out of here. Literally, I left everything. I just said, fuck it.
Yeah.
Good for
Got
you,
out of
man.
here.
You look at where knowledge is at, man. He
I see, like he doing his thing, man. Like yeah, he got me interested.
$40 an ounce.
Huh?
$40 an ounce.
Yo, that shit crazy, man. That shit is definitely crazy. Like,
This shit is mid.
yeah. Like, out here in this, it's hot as hell out here, man.
oh man, you right there. You couple of hours cross. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
hit you on the IG. I ain't been on there for a minute, but I'm gonna hit you, man. You know
now
what I mean?
I gotta act because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had to really like I isolated myself for about 2 months. You're out like not talking to anybody, cut everybody off. Cause I had to get my mind right. Cause I know y'all saw where I was going through my old page. I started getting back into bullshit.
Mhm.
But yeah, I got another IG, but like it's my handiwork one, like business. But I'll add you on it. I just forgot your name. I was actually looking for you on IG, you and Knowledge actually, but I forgot your Instagram name.
All right.
Yeah, to let y'all know I was good, cause I know a couple of people, they was looking for me and shit.
Facts.
So, but the YouTube thing, it's just too corny for me, man. Like reality hits. It's just like, yo, bro, this shit is.
I
This
told you,
ain't
and
it.
it's funny. And it's funny because Wax Dog was the first person that came up. When Wax Dog came out, I was like, yo, where is like Don P and the Room Pro? Like, what happened to everybody? Like, I see Grizzly Mood all the time, you know what I mean? Because I see him and shit like that. But I was like, even Rose Gold, what happened to Rose Gold? What happened to certain people and shit like that? You know what I mean? Even the dude, the young boy, what's the young boy name? The boy.
YND.
YND, you know what I mean? Like even certain people, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna bring. And guess what happened? Ron Cross entered. Now my second live, guess who entered? Don Pitt. I'm like, oh, so I'm telling you, I'm bringing them back outside, man. I'm telling you, all right.
Yeah, I mean that's the way it got it. Cause now it's like on some shit. Like I do a little content, but it's not part of the community. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not at all. I don't want nothing to do with it. But like if I see like, all right, cause say if I come on right. And cause I know a lot of my people probably left that used to rock with me. Like they left, cause I don't see anybody. The only person I see is Bonnie. Really, I don't see anybody. But if I'm popping back up, they're probably gonna come to your channel. You know what I'm saying? Cause you right now you the pioneer, bro. You the pioneer right now. So it's like we gotta bring just consolidated, just have it towards like the people that actually want to chop it up and stuff like back in the day, like how we had it. Well, it was just us. We was talking some real shit, positive stuff. Because I can't. When you keep engaging in the bullshit, that shit really affects you, bro. Like it really fucks your energy up, man. Like when I was going at it with these dudes and all that, I felt so corny after a while. I felt real corny about myself, like
Yeah,
Just
man.
G checking yourself.
Yo, I put my number in the private chat, Ron. But
Oh
yeah, I felt myself doing the same thing. Like, damn, bro, you acting like a real child out here, man. Look at you. Look at you now, man. Acting a fool up here. I had to check myself,
You know what's
So
crazy?
I hear you.
I saw you on somebody's thing, and you was explaining it. You was like, yo, I came on here humble, whatever, but dudes just keep they keep poking the bear basically, and it's like after a while you just like, yo, forget it. And that's what was happening to me. Like more of my content was shooting at people, and it was hurting my channel because when I make real shit, and I know I get crazy with my real content. Like you get 30 views, you know what I'm saying? I get 30 views or 10 views for stuff that I'm trying to help people with, and that's why I'm like, yo, I can't do this, man. I'm like, this is not it, bro. Like I feel so like childish.
You still the same.
Yeah.
That shit is corny, bro.
Hey, yo,
Well,
let's keep it real and shit, right? When, like, man, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, there's so much. All right, when you're doing this YouTube shit, you got to give your time in this shit, cause
Yeah.
this is just what it is. The more you get time to it, the more money or more time they're gonna give to you, right? You start being in people's algorithm that I ain't never even know who even watches me, but they notice that the work you putting in is going to get you there. So, right, if me and you just say all of us in the bubble right now, we're going live every day at 5:00, but we're doing podcasts is like just talking about what happened on. Just say right now, just say that the situation where PNB Rock get killed, right? So we put the title "Death of PNB Rock" and our intake on it. Now for 3 hours every day. You got to do that shit for 5 days a week, but each podcast has to be different. So you got to now tomorrow we might talk about like what we was talking about the purge thing, or we got to do it every day. But what it's going to do is going to build a fan base because they're going to put you out there to get one because they make money off your content and you make money off your content. They just got to make sure that you're loyal to the brand. So if you're doing this shit every day, they like, yo, all right, we know this. His algorithm's going up. He's getting this, you know what I mean? And don't get it messed up. You still got to put your shit through Google Ads. You know what I mean? You still got to advertise your shit. Put your shit on Facebook. Yo, check out the live tonight at 5. You got to put that shit up at 12. You got to really be going hard. Me personally, I'm not beat for talking all the fucking time. Like, I can't go live and then like just talk for 3 hours. No, I can't do that. Now, if I got other people with me, easy, because they give their advice, well, I can shut the fuck up and say, but just doing it every day, just talking. I can't do that. I can't do that.
That's why I don't do it. I ain't got time. I can't dedicate myself to it. So
I could do it. I could do it. It's just
with people, with other people.
Yeah, but the topics that I was doing it with, like after a while, you know what I'm saying, bro? It's like, yo, I don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? It's like knowing that you have a cancer and you just accepting it. You're not going to the hospital. You're not going to see no doctors. You know it's hurting your channel. You know what I'm saying? And I always said, and people remember, I said, yo, it's gonna be a time where niggas is gonna be tired of all of this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All of this beefing and all. It's boring after a while because it's like, all right, what's next? That's like saying the same lyric on a different beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I see the lyric. All right, what else you got? You're not gonna say a different verse? You know, that was my thing, and I foresaw that shit a long time ago. And it got to the point where I was just like, yo, fuck this.
Y'all really
it's just
excuse me. I always used to get something out of your uploads. Your uploads was pretty good, like the walks in the parks and you talking and what's going on. Certain people appreciate it, you know what I mean? But I know you get tired of, you know, doing it and you feel unappreciated. Like, people, why waste my time?
I like that content. That's the content I wanted to do. That's what I'm saying. But they was only paying attention to when I'm beefing with the other camp.
Correct.
I go in. Don't get me wrong. I'm going in on some real shit. But it's like, I'm showing how weak I am because it's like, why am I allowing another human being to infiltrate my mind and dictate my emotion? You know what I'm saying? That's the thing I don't like. You know what I'm saying? And that was something I was always against. That's why I had to isolate myself like on all levels. Because if I'm doing that on YouTube, that means I was doing it in real life too. So I ain't gonna lie, I just cut everybody off because I can't be like that as a father. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Say my son decides to go find me on YouTube and he seen me do this ratchet shit. That's pathetic and it's disgusting. You heard? Like, and there's no excuse for it as a man. You heard? Like,
I plead guilty.
Right, that's what I'm saying. After a while, you're like, shit.
I feel the same way, Cross.
It's like, damn,
what a disgrace. What a disgrace. What did I have come to? You know what I mean? I would have to disappear off of YouTube.
Yeah, like you compare conversations with your brothers that are crazy. Like, I'm talking about niggas should be writing books. But then next thing you know, you talking about suck my boop, 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 boop. Maury type content, and it's like, yo, what the hell is wrong with me, bro? Like, what the fuck? Wait.
Hey, yo, you know what messed me up? Yo, see me, I wanted to show everybody everything. I wanted to show people like a reality show, but you gotta have a lot of fucking like you gotta have a heart for that shit. Like, so
that's why I give it to you, bro. That's why I give it to you. Knowledge.
When I was giving it, when I was showing people my relationship, like, I just broke. Like, I'm showing me in a hotel and everything. And don't get me wrong, the dudes are like, you know, like everybody was still showing me love, but motherfucker was using that shit for content. Like
Yeah,
people
they
would
was
use
trying
that
to.
shit. Yo, bro,
Sure.
like they will watch me and just
Man.
wait for me to do something. And I don't even know how, I was getting recordings of shit. I'm like, yo, who the fuck? They really record you? Like, I didn't even know. Yo, people was really like using what I was doing. I was just showing you like everything ain't good. Some things are bad too. I want to show you both sides of what I go through. And maybe people can give me some advice. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you had dudes calling my phone, talking to me like that. But people was really like.
They was trying to, bro, I remember that time.
Like,
you wouldn't believe what people would tell me, because you know I fuck with you, people know I fuck with you. Dudes will turn on you in a heartbeat, bro. Like that situation, it's so real. I ain't never tell you who, and I probably won't, because it was just so amazing to me. It's like, yo, all right, this man is going through something, but then they start talking about personal relationships and stuff, and who you decide to date, and if you should date them or not. And it's like, yo, listen, at the end of the day, that's my man's, and he's doing what worked for him, and I don't give a fuck. He's not hurting nobody.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
I see some shit. Yo, I'm gonna tell you some shit. Like, I start looking at like when you outside, you start seeing things because now you're outside looking from a different view, right? So now, just as well as I'm vulnerable, she's vulnerable because we're both outside. So now, people that like a female that knows my situation as well as a male that knows my situation, they're gonna play off the situation because they notice, right? So when I see a dude that I knew, chill with, been around, do funny shit, I look at shit. Now I don't get mad because I'm like, man, hey man, everybody ain't what you think. It come with the game. Only thing would be bad is if you know a person's intentions and you still choose to be around them. That's when it becomes a problem, because you can't be mad at something in the long run when you already see something happen in the short run. So that's when I started. Like, I wasn't like mad or nothing, and I still don't feel bad about nothing. But it just lets you know, like, everybody that's around you is only around you for a reason, and you have to find out what that one is. Is it around you because of you, because of the person you are, or is it around it because maybe they like what you might have around you, and they'll try to learn how to get it because you got it. You know what I mean? So you gotta watch it, man.
That's a fact. And I don't know, and that's my grandfather. My fault. I'm showing my grandfather. But with that, we could probably be talking about the same person, right? But there was certain individuals where, like my circle on YouTube, right? Because of their decision, like, you know, like say you make a decision, right, and it goes against what they believe. They want to try to sway people to go against you or to cut you off and just be on their side. And it's like, yo, bro, like, what is the point of that? You know what I'm saying? Where does this come from? Where does this whole process really come from? What inspires you to feel this way and want to do these things, you know? And it's like, are you going to do that to me? Like, what are we doing here, you know? And it's not that I'm mad at them. It's just like I said, I'm quick to isolate a motherfucker now. Like, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna make video. I'm just not fucking with you. I'm gonna block you and everything. Like, forget it. Because I don't care about what information you have for me at that point. Once you start doing sneaky shit, you know, or doing fuck shit, you telling me basically not to be friends with somebody because of what you believe in. So who are you, Robert Trujillo from the Dominican Republic, the pedophile nigga that was raping little Dominican girls, and he was the dictator of that country? Like, what was going on here? You know?
This shit's dirty. Heard up. They were just waiting for knowledge to pop his head out the water so they could just beat him with the paddle. Pat. Every time he pop his head out the water, they'll hit him with the paddle. Pat. That's that bullshit.
Doesn't even bother anybody. Like, every situation since I've been on YouTube, they just coming at him because of whatever decision he wants to make with his life. And none of these motherfuckers is paying his bills. Nothing. They just straight up like, well, I don't like what he's doing, so let's boycott him. It was like, what type of childish dictatorship shit is this, man?
I seen it.
Yeah. And it shows the strength and knowledge, you know what I mean, that he's able to do this and like, yo, fuck it, I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? So, looking at it from another angle, it shows strength in him, man, to do this, man. Word up. Most
Yeah,
of these
that's what I'm
people
saying.
can't do this. You
He's a
crazy?
powerful individual. We all powerful because we don't have no ill intentions. Like whatever our beliefs are, whatever, we still receive good energy from the universe because of the decisions that we make. We're not out to harm nobody. We just this is entertainment plus it's educational, and that's it. Why is people turning this into another type of system where there has to be like a chain of command and you have to follow these rules? Let's forget all of that shit, man. What the hell is wrong with these motherfuckers, bro?
Some
So
people
what
don't
the
know what
hell's
it
wrong
is.
with these motherfuckers?
Hey yo, when I go through things and I look at situations, like, you understand, yo, like, we've been through some shit. Like, see, this is the thing. Like, yo, we've been through a lot of shit. So even when things come to us, it's like, man, this ain't nothing new. Like, yo, it ain't nothing. It just, some people think, oh, it can never happen to me. And it's like, you're not special. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're not special. It don't even fuck who you are, because we're, at the end of the day, we're still human. So we still want to fall for temptation and lust and all the other things that's not good for us. But just because some people fall on big measurements, so it gives a bad character on them. But then you got some people that might do it on a little character thing, so it doesn't look as big, because it's not something that has like, oh, I look at something, don't mean I want to have sex with it. I just might be. I told this to because I was thinking about it when I said this, yo. I'm a real motherfucker, yo, and people don't like doing that, and that's what I don't like. Me personally, I like anything fly, right?
Yeah.
I don't sexually like it. So if I see a female that's fly, I give credit. If I see a nigga that's fly, I give him credit. It's not neither no like sexual intent. They just fly. I give them credit where credit is due. So that's me. But some places you can't speak like that, because people take that context and they go crazy with it. And I'm like, nah. So if I see a female and she got something, I'm like, damn, that shit is fire. I'm not even looking at I'm looking at how she coordinates. I'm like, yo, that shit is great. If I see a nigga, he got the map, I'm like, oh, that shit is, I'm looking at it like, yo, this shit is crazy. I'm not looking at this nigga on some, I'm like, this nigga, he put it on, he put that shit on. I was never like that. And like, I don't know, I was never sexually I was never that type of person. So when you're when people have a bad stereotype on male or female, when you do put your eyes to something, automatically they put a label on it that's not healthy. You see what I'm saying? So if I see you looking at a female, something like that, and you checking her out, something like that, I'm like, yo, he just probably look, because I know what type of nigga you is. Same way, if I see you looking, I'm like, oh shit, that shit probably got that shit is fire. But if a nigga around you and he start thinking you got to worry about where people's intentions coming from, because you know what type of person they are.
Sure, I totally agree with that. And going back to what you were saying before, because you just kept it rolling, there's a lot of people out here going through the same problems you're going through. It's just that they're afraid to show it. You know what I mean? They're afraid to show it. And they, nice. A lot of them come out here to relieve some of that anger and take some of that anger out and engaging in, in the F stuff, the fuck shit, man. So, but yeah, a lot of people going through that. Instead of talking about it, they come out here and some different stuff,
I ain't with all that.
Well, for real, so that's what makes you stronger, man.
That don't do nothing for me, because this app, this YouTube, there's so many apps out there that touches people faster. But this is a longer, lucrative way of money as it builds, right? So the thing I've noticed is, oh, he got off. So the thing I noticed is, if we can learn how, because I definitely need to learn, but how to make more money on this social media shit. There's so many weeks I'm watching motherfuckers do it. Like, I'm watching people make money off apps. Like, you know what I mean? But they all got a team, because their team is what make the money. You see what I'm saying? So I'm watching people on apps make money based on the team they have with them. So I watch podcasts. You ever watch that Matt Hoffa podcast?
Yeah.
If Matt Hoffa was doing that podcast with him by himself,
would you think it will grow the way it is?
Nah, because you need like different minds so you can have multiple ideas to rotate through or just combine them. You know what I'm saying? You don't. If you do it by yourself, you could be successful, but it's not the same as having multiple minds. Because if you look at these like big magnates and business owners and people like that, they always had some type of mastermind group. And this is something I always said too. Like they always had a mastermind group behind themselves to get things done because it's like number one, it reduces the amount of time that you have to concentrate on something. Y'all could quickly just get through a strategy because y'all all on the same page and y'all just merging ideas, and it's just easier. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to you really have to do all the labor yourself. You know, you're gonna lack somewhere when you're by yourself.
That's a fact.
When you got multiple people, you kind of like reduce the blind spots that you don't really see. You know.
Yeah, and that's why even though I don't got the full time to do this full time, but I'm still willing to help anybody if I could bring something to the table, or you know what I mean, add a few minutes of time, or then I'm willing to do it. That's why I'm glad I woke up a little bit too now, because Mark Woke is full of brilliant ideas, and he a go getter, and I feel like I failed them, bullshitting, doing what I was doing. You know what I mean? When we could have been doing something a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? But everything happens for a reason anyways. All we gotta do is get back to it. You know what I mean? Shout out to M Woke.
Yeah, shout out to him. I ain't see him in a minute.
Yeah, I'll be watching this YouTube video. Every time he come out with a video, I watch it. Yo, that's a dude. And I tell people, yo, you need him on the team. Yo, like Mark Woke is a team player. He just won't have a team that he's assigned to. And if you assign him to the team and give him a position, he's gonna fulfill that position because he's a team player himself. But he'll do it by himself because he's motivated. But if he had the right team, he's gonna ride or die with that shit.
You know what the only problem with him was is he didn't know how to how can I say it? I think his problem was with me. I didn't have a problem with him, but it was like his approach was kind of unorthodox, so you wouldn't know how to take it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty much it with him. But besides that, he was good money. He's very talented. He knows how to do a lot of things, a lot. Because Don P put me on to him,
Yeah, no doubt. That's why I failed him, because he shoots me a lot of ideas, and he could, the nice team together, bro. We could do something, man. Everybody got something to bring to the table.
And that's what's the biggest thing. Everybody got something to bring. Everybody got something to bring. Just a lot of people ain't got the full table. I know a lot of niggas got some chairs, but they ain't got no table. So them niggas ain't got nothing to eat on, but they sitting good though. And some niggas got a table, but no, you know what I mean? So if we could just bring that table and chair together, nigga, we could be eating comfortably. You know what I mean? So I'll be just trying to tell you, let's come together and certain shit, because I still need to learn some shit. But I guarantee if a nigga taught me right now, I'll be good, or I'll probably be, you know what I mean? So, but I just don't know it. You know what I mean? So we come together on some shit, we can learn from each other and we can build something.
Yeah. For real. Instead of worrying about, this person's a fucking whatever, you like some boiled Cheerios and all this shit, as weird as that is, but if you like the boiled Cheerios, you like the boiled Cheerios. What's the fucking problem?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Shit might be good on the level.
Don't affect nobody but the person. Like,
yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah, man.
Let's see how far they fluff up until they start disintegrating.
Right, yeah, that's the only harm that, and it's not even no harm. So what are we worried about that for? Don't get me wrong, I'll look at it like, what inspires you to boil Cheerios though? But that's about it. That's about it. And the person might have a good ass explanation for that, but you would never know
until you ask.
Unless you give them a chance, and discuss it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the beautiful thing about communication. You learn from it.
Yep, just like everybody got a different way of breaking down their oats. You know? Everybody has a different way. But no, we gotta do it my way. If you don't do it my way, get off my channel.
Right. That's garbage.
This is how you boil oats.
It's garbage. Like, I don't want to be around nobody like that. Like, that's gonna you have to do things their way. I understand if we talking about an instance where disrespect is happening and you have to put your foot down. But if nobody's harming you and they just expressing their opinion, why does it have to go negative when we disagree? You know what I'm saying? Why can't it just, all right, why, all right, so I want to know why they think this, so I can see it from their perspective. You know what I'm saying? I may not agree with it, but at least I know why they say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's good to learn what's their logic behind this. You know,
Yeah,
I sit there and watch ants. I sit there and watch ants. You know,
yeah. Even though I
so
do that, I definitely do that. Like, I watch all types of creatures down here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, what the
yeah,
fuck? All right, so where are you coming from? What is your system? What are you doing? I appreciate nature. You know what I'm saying?
hell yeah.
It was
I
like,
was wilding, yeah, because I was watching the ants. And there's roly polies, and they all going together. So some of the ants will pick up the roly poly, you know, the roly poly will curl up, and then they'll start moving, and the ant will realize that it's alive, and they'll put it back down. And I'm like, damn, why the ants don't attack the roly poly? You know what I mean? Because don't shits attack son. I guess they live in harmony right there within the same environment. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So they coincide together in harmony. That's why the ants don't attack the roly polies. I'm like, that's wild. You know?
yeah. See, I didn't even know that. I don't even know what a roly poly is. Honestly, I have no idea what a roly poly is.
Some people call them potato bugs. It's these little oval bugs. They have like a shell on top, and you touch them, and they curl up into a little
They
ball.
all up.
Oh, those. Oh, that's what. All right. Nah, those are
Yeah,
interesting. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a fucking baby armadillo kind of thing going
correct.
on.
What they
Yeah.
call those? They call those amphinoids or something like that.
Oh,
I don't know the scientific term for them.
but
But
they
gentlemen,
some type of creature. Yeah.
yeah, this device is about to run out of battery, and I gotta run out to the store anyways. But you know, in case I don't get back on the panel, man, yo, it was a pleasure. And we already know.
Definitely.
Let's see
Like
what the
always a
future
pleasure.
holds. You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
the Thundercat signal go out, you know, let's see who picks it up. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Word up. But like I said, it was a pleasure to see you guys, man, and I hope to see you guys again soon.
All right, man. It was a pleasure, man. I'll see you soon.
All right, peace.
Yo, this nigga knowledge. I want to go take a shit, man. I don't know what to say right now, but I'm painting right now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta paint the what's this thing called baseboard of the house real quick. Doing a lot of renovating. Switched out some reciprocators. Y'all know the vibes. Knowledge, where the fuck are you, bro? This nigga done disappeared. Make his cup of Kool-Aid and all that. I don't know what the hell he doing. Word. But yeah, we gotta practice just being at peace with the universe, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the best thing you could do for yourself. It's not even something that is that complicated. The only complicated thing about it is disciplining yourself with it. There go knowledge. I was assuming you went to go take a shit, bro.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, Don P had to head out.
I gotta go. Let me show you something. Hold on, 'cause I got it. Yeah. So I gotta go. See here, if the electric is crazy, you know what I mean? So you gotta save energy the best way you can. So everywhere you go, they got laundry mats, but they do your laundry for you. So this is my laundry though, and this is my thing. So it lets you know. I mean, they spell my name Yamar, you know what I mean? But the total's right there. So it's 12 kilos of clothes, cost me 180 pesos, right? So 180 pesos. So this is a $200 bill.
Well, I can't
$200.
see anything because my service is fucked up. I just see you frozen with a tank top on right now.
Oh.
Yeah, for some reason. I don't know what's going on with my shit. But I can hear you.
So this is a $200 peso. So $20, every $1 is 20 pesos. So 20 pesos, yeah. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Hold on, yeah. 20, 40, 60. So $5 is
$100.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So when you do the math of that, so if they did 7 kilos of, 12 kilos, bang, 12 kilos, and right here is 180 pesos. That's only like $7.
Shit, well, how much laundry? Damn, that shit kind of sound expensive.
That was a lot of laundry though. 7 kilos is what? Hold on, how many pounds is 7? 12. 12 kilos.
Shit sound expensive as hell, bro.
$7.
$7.
26 pounds of clothes for $7, and they wash it, they dry it, they iron it, and they like compress it and everything. Your shit be flat as ever. Yo, word up.
Oh, they put it. Oh shit.
For $7, I take that all day. Shit, in America, that's how much detergent costs. Hell no.
Not for real.
Shit.
Matter of fact, the detergent might be more than that.
That's what
I
I'm
went to the
saying.
store the other day. I was about to get the big thing, you know, the one with the squeeze nozzle on it. That shit was like $23. I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't buying that right now, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So to get your laundry, 23 pounds of laundry done for wash, dry, laid out, pressed, and everything for $7, I take that all day.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, if I had to really go outside and do laundry, luckily I don't gotta do that.
Yeah, facts. I gotta get some spray though, because I don't like them ants up there and shit. Hey, yo, but look, I'm about to head out, bro, because I gotta do my laundry and shit before they close and shit.
All right, bro. Yeah, I'm just here painting anyway, so yeah, I was gonna have to get off anyway.
Hey, yo, bro, I'm about to go on a little later, bro, so hopefully you join and shit like that, because it's always a blessing y'all come through, man. Word is bond.
Yeah. Oh, let me put my number in the private chat real quick, so you can text me when you go live. Did I put it right? Yeah, I did. There we go. I got Don P shit. Let me save his.
I scratched myself so hard.
Yes. I'm glad they let you copy and paste now on that shit. Before, I don't remember if you could do that. Just let me know when you got it.
Hold on. I'm going to right now. Hold on.
Let me copy Don P's again, just in case.
Thank God we can do this shit, because motherfuckers can't see it, yo. Motherfuckers be nosy as hell, yo. Motherfuckers be nosy, yo. I swear.
Yeah. Fucking finish this crib, man. Been renovating this for like the past 3 days.
I'm gonna text you right now. I'm calling you from this text now shit because I lost my phone and shit like that. And they ain't got I had Cricket on my shit, and they ain't got Cricket out in Mexico. So I had to order a SIM card from Amazon. And wait till I lost my iPhone 11 and shit, and the Mexican found it and shit like that. And I mean, so
yeah.
I turned my find my phone, I deactivated. I should have kept it activated. Hold on, I'm gonna text you right now, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Now things is gonna get back to the way it was, you know, because I probably won't go live, but I'll make a little content and stuff like that. Just check in with y'all and stuff.
It was times, yo. The shit was so packed. When I had to leave, you had to take it over. He was like, yo, everybody come to my page. Word is born. Yo, we had this ping pong game and shit like that. Word is born.
Yeah.
We don't get that shit lit though. You got my number, right? You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got the team.
All right, I gotta get out. It's about to get hot as hell out here. But peace and blessings to everybody, man. Cross, thank you for coming through and shit. It's always a blessing, man. I want to hear bars too later. I want to hear some raps later too.
Oh, we fuck it. Yeah, we can do that. Shit.
Yeah. But let me get out of here. Peace and blessings, y'all.
All right. Salute to the chat, man.
Salute to you, man.
Yeah, salute to you too as well.
Thank y'all for coming through and checking everything out, man. Peace and blessings. I mean, I'm gonna start going live more. I'm gonna start trying to do it more times. Let's go pick up my laundry and shit. Y'all scratch myself so hard, made myself bleed, yo. I mean, remember I was scratching myself, scratch my shit so hard, my shit bleeding and shit. What the fuck? You know what I mean? So it get hot as sauna rocks out here, Suna rocks. You know what I mean? What the? Peace and blessings, man. Thank you for coming through, man. Love y'all, man. Love more, judge less, live, love, and learn. The 3 L's in life: live, love, and learn, and learn. You see what I'm saying? Loyalty equals royalty, man. The streets ain't made for everybody. That's why they made sidewalks. You see what I'm saying? And love more and judge less. You see what I'm saying? But I love everybody, man. You see what I'm saying? Love yourself more so you can give out more love in return, man. But peace and blessings. I got to look at how to do it and shit.